In today's video, we're going to look at the overall market once again and get you guys ready for tomorrow. I'm also going to be sharing with y'all some stocks that are set to explode and why y'all should keep them in your watch list. Alright, y'all, let's dive into the charts right off the bat. We got the NASDAQ QQQ once again. All right. And with the NASDAQ, I mean, it opened up near the same price, had a huge spike in the first like 10 minutes, and then gave all of that upside back throughout the entire day and just chopped throughout the second half of the day. Now, QQQ is trading in between 449 and 442. Not too exciting price section. It's kind of choppy, all right? But what I can tell you guys, what I can tell y'all is to patiently wait. And again, treat things a day by day. Watch that position size when you are swinging, all right? But mostly look for intraday opportunities. The QQQ is at a critical level at the moment. The past 4 business days have been red, a bunch of red dojis chopping sideways. Right now, the indices are opening up. I mean, they're open. The futures are open a little bit negative. The one that's down the most is the Dow Jones as negative 0.31%. If things get a little bit more bloody in the morning, we could see a big sell-off. And we could finally see QQQ make its decision and get out of this zone. All right. So just patiently chill and wait for your opportunity to occur. The VIX had a big move today. I don't think it's quite done yet. I thought we would get up to 15 around like the 25th or the 26th, but they played games, all right? So it looks like it's trying again. It's trying to get up to 15, and it might actually pull it off, depending on if we continue to sell off with the indices. Now, the stock that is set to explode very, very soon, I want to share this one with y'all in advance, all right? It has some ways to go. It's Ulta. Now, with Ulta Beauty, again, this one, I shared it when it had earnings. It had a negative reaction through earnings. Unfortunately, it didn't give a lot of opportunities for shorts to make money on that. It opened up really, really low and spiked and tested that resistance right here at 540. After it got there, it got rejected. There are some shorts located in this wick and obviously in this wick right here. I don't think that gap is going to get filled. This one, I believe, kind of follows the Dow Jones. I believe it follows more of the Dow Jones. And it has a gap way at the bottom right here at 426. It didn't fully get filled in the beginning of the year, but it's still there. With these type of gaps through earnings, typically what happens is that the stock could trade sideways for days or weeks before trading lower throughout the next 2 to 3 months. All right. So what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to just be ready on this one and have the line of support drawn right here. And just set an alert at 505. The first alert at 505 and set another one right at 520. That way you actually get notified when this thing starts to shift trend. Eventually, that level of resistance is going to break. I don't know when. That's why I'm sharing this one in advance. The stock is a little bit heavy. All right, it's a heavy stock, meaning the contracts are a little bit heavy too. All right, but if you are patient with this one and you choose your entries at the right time and on the right day, there could be a lot of money to be made to the short side. I don't think that's gonna get filled until maybe 2 or 3, like until after 2 or 3 months, maybe even 4 months from now. That's when that's gonna get taken care of. But the first move that I do expect is to break below 500, which I think will likely happen really, really soon. So keep this one on your watch list. Now, the next one that I want to share with all of you, that one is pretty promising. It's one of the stocks that I've mentioned in yesterday's video. For those of y'all who watched that, I shared with you guys Walmart. All right. And with Walmart has a descending triangle on the charts. And it broke down, yes, it broke down on last Thursday. And then it spiked again back into it and formed this structure intraday. It formed a smaller descending triangle intraday, which broke down at exactly noon right there and closed in the first green circle, which I told y'all I was expecting the price of Walmart to go below 60 bucks. It closed at exactly 60. So far it's behaving well, and I'm not changing my opinion. It's on track and it looks like it's on time. So watch it for a move down to $59 by Thursday, this circle right here. All right. Now I got another stock for you guys. This one is, I guess it's kind of an update because every time I share it, the stock keeps playing games. All right. And that stock is Etsy. Again, Etsy is just zigzagging between $65 and $69. It's quite annoying. It had a big sell-off today. It did. And right now it's back down to support. The thing about the descending triangle, the more the support gets tested, the more likely it is to break. Again, it got tested here, and then there are some dip buyers located here. It's some more dip buyers located here and here. All right. So we keep testing this level many times. Eventually, we're going to break it with tremendous volume, and I think it's going to break it violently tomorrow. Hence why I'm talking about it in today's video. All right. What I want you to do is just set your alerts right at $65 and like 30 cents right here, and patiently wait for that alert to ring in the morning. The gap at the bottom hasn't been filled yet. There is a gap on the daily, which is right here at like $63.50. That hasn't been fully filled. All right. And today's volume a lot higher than yesterday's volume, which is decent. So watch it for a drop down to finally fill it and maybe even go lower to like $62. All right. So that's my thoughts on Etsy. Now, in updates, somebody asked me in the comments section to discuss Baba. All right, it's been a long time since we've talked about Baba. Now, with Baba, it looks like it's rising slowly. The Chinese sector moves in a way that can be sometimes it can be extremely frustrating. And sometimes it can be really profitable if you time it right. And right now it's just showing a lot of small candles, and the majority of the money to be made are happening overnight. All right, right now the trend is appearing to be bullish. Right now the stock is already super low. So again, it's all about how long are we going to trade sideways in between 78 and 70 bucks. All right, that's where the support and the resistance line lies, right in between here. So I don't know how fast it's going to ping pong and when it's actually going to get out. But for those of y'all who may be playing this, keep in mind there is resistance at 78, and I don't know when it's gonna get to 78, but I wouldn't be surprised if it made a massive move very soon. This is how the stock behaves. I don't see any structures. I mean, okay, maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, there is one on the chart. It's not the cleanest, but there is one on the chart. We're gonna erase the top line. All right. The setup is there. To me, it's just cooking, and I want to see it go sideways until it finally pops out and breaks above 72 in like 2 weeks. Eventually this one could provide a lot of money, a lot of upside. All right, so this is a good one. Keep it on your watch list for later. I'm not ready to trade this one yet unless I see exactly what I want to see. I'm kind of picky that way. I want to see the structure form perfectly. I want to see the volume. I want to see everything. All right, and then preferably I would like the other stocks in the Chinese sector to show something good as well, to give me a better indication of how fast and how far the big move on the Chinese sector can go. But for now, I'm not too hyped about it. I think it's gonna chill. I want it to chill sideways. I want it to set up in the way that I like. So I hope that helps you for the person who asked about it. Now, the last stock that we're going to look at in today's video, this is an update again on a very, very big stock, Apple. All right. Now with Apple, ever since the first big drop from here at 180 all the way down to 167, it's been playing games. Nasty price action. Are there some opportunities to make money intraday? Yes, there was. Like over here, there was a bear flag that broke down. All right. But ever since that, it's also been trading sideways like this. Level of support on here is located right here. All right. Set an alert at 169. I've mentioned way before that I was expected to move down to 165. The stock has been fighting it, but I don't think it's going to continue to resist for much longer, especially if the indices continue to go deep into the red. We might finally see that $165 stock for Apple. All right, so that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button as always. Remember, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Central Time, so definitely click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. That way YouTube notifies you when I release these videos. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community, we can get all of this information in real time as I see them. You can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul Nguma in the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.